Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, welcome back to Ravenport. I need to come down here and clean up the sheep. The sheepy's cleanliness is at 0. Absolute 0. Hopefully I can do it all in one scoop. Usually I can. When it comes to the sheep, they don't get that messy like the chickens do. So we got the... Well, that's all of it. Congratulations guys, you're nice and clean. We got the John Deere with our loading wagon selling silage. Basically the same time as last episode. I haven't really skipped forward any time. What we're going to do today is some contracting jobs. And the first contracting job I took is, well, we're fertilizing the biggest field on the map. So that's step one. I probably should tidy up the harvester as well. It's just sitting there. I don't want to leave my brand new harvester just sitting out in the elements a little bit, but I haven't really no place to put it per se. Well, at least we'll fold it up, make it look presentable to it, so, you know. It's something you don't want, you know, your harvester just sitting around with a pipe out. And okay, how come that's not folding up? Do I need to start? Okay. It just wasn't. Then that. Disconnect that. Because this will be needed at the old field chicken farm area. Probably the next in-game day. Oops, too far. There we go. So the truck I was hoping to get, the Volvo, the modder replied to me and says, "Oh, your problem is it has no problem getting into the game whatsoever." And I'm like, "You got pictures?" And he said, "You posted on the website." And I looked at it and I'm like, haha, funny, because those pictures are from 17. And he goes, "So what's the problem?" I said, "You got to post it as this mod is capable for FS. It's under FS19. He did not know that, so I don't. He posted it in the wrong category. I'm like, that's why you're probably getting a lot of emails saying, "How come this mod doesn't show up?" And I'm like, then when he finally put up pictures, and I'm looking at the picture, and of course, the HUD display on 17 and 19, there's a big difference. You can immediately tell, like, that's not 19, that's 17. Anywho, so yeah, no Volvo truck for us this time, so I think we'll be getting the man truck. Unless something happens soon. I am recording this on the, what the heck's today? Oh, 26th. Jeez, I should know that's the day after Christmas, but my brain's always fried. Most times when I'm recording things. So, fertilizing field number 8 should be rather simple. I do have the speed on ×5, just so that our silage can sell. But right now our farm is kind of stagnant since we got no fields ready for anything. I was thinking about, we should be coming into some money quite a bit. I mean, you can see we got $120-ish thousand. Should get like another 100 grand tonight, midnight, from the biogas plant, even though the price is a suck. And our horses, 16 horses, will be sold within the next 2 days, which should be $750,000. Hallelujah. But most of that money will probably go into a forage wagon, not forage wagon, a forage harvester. Sorry, forage harvester. Forage harvester is what we kind of will need, because the grass field is going to be turned into a corn maize field, which will in turn probably pay for that forage harvester pretty quickly. Although we are going to spend like 600 grand on a forage harvester and header for that field. We don't need another trailer though. We already got a trailer that can hold chaff. So yeah, that's going to be a big expenditure for us, obviously. And then of course we do have to rebuy horses, and I do have to buy a truck. let me rephrase. I don't have to buy a truck. We're going to buy a truck. I just going to transport my own animals just because in the long run it will save you money, but not in farming simulator terms, not a lot. But to me it adds a little more fun that you got to transport your horses instead of just going there and just... It makes me feel like I'm actually doing something for the horses other than feeding them, giving them water. I actually got to transport them because we got the horse helper going on. Because no, honestly, with 16 horses, if I were to train each one to 100%, oh my lord. I mean, if you just figure one horse, 5 minutes for 10 days, you know, that's... Basically, you got to spend an hour in real life riding the horse around just to make... I mean, yeah, you are making a lot of money, so... I see both ways of it, but it's something I'm not going to do. I'm not going to have fun. I rode the horse once when I got him, and it was like, it was fun for like 30 seconds. I'm like, okay. Okay. I don't want to say enough of it. What I would like to see him rather do, instead of where you can only max train him per day, is just say you ride it for 50 minutes, and then it's worth something. Which, you know, in one day, you have to spend an hour riding a horse around to make 45 grand off it. That's kind of like what you do for a work in the field, don't you? So what I thought I was going to use horses when 19 came out. I thought I was going to use a horse to ride around on, and you know, instead of teleporting from vehicle to vehicle, I was going to get on a horse and ride from vehicle to vehicle on a horse. Not so much. Not what it's really intended for. So I also saw it today, and I thought about getting it, but first of all, we don't have a truck. It's an auto-loading forestry trailer to automatically load trees. But we really don't have that many trees, and like I said, we don't really have a truck. The trailer is only like 20 some odd grand. So once we get the truck, you know, we can get the trailer and cut down some trees and, you know, auto load some trees, which would be the fun thing to do. But I don't have that many trees, but I could repay for that vehicle pretty darn quick. Not the truck, but at least the trailer. 20 grand, I could sell, you know, you need about 5 trees, and I can come across 5 trees. We got a few amount of trees over by the chicken farm. And there are some trees I would like to get rid of too, so to place down more pens, we need to cut down some trees, but I'm not sure if the auto loader will load up those, once again, those funky trees, the curvy ones. But most trees are curved now, so I don't know. And I really don't know if the auto loading trailer even works yet. I probably should go on my test map and give it a whirl. Cut down some of these weird trees to see if it picks them up or not. So I might do that off camera at some point. That's what test maps are for, right? So you can test out mods and things to see if they work well. But we're going to get a cool 18 grand from here. I'm going to do some fertilizing today. It's mostly going to be a fertilizing episode. We don't have much going on. I'm just trying to sell silage and try to bring some cash, because I would like to get another field. I mean, you saw in the last episode we did soybeans and we made something like $50,000 off a field. And right now we only got pretty much 2 fields earning us cash, which is the grass field, which is selling silage, and field number 6. All the chicken farm fields are feeding the chicken / horses. So I mean, they do bring in money, but it'd be nice to actually harvest some crops and sell it and actually see the money go up that day. So hopefully we can buy a field sooner or later. But I also realized by planting corn in this field over here, I don't know, because when I did the test on silage, you know, should you use grass or corn, I was making a point like, well, with corn, it says you got to plow after you harvest corn. Well, I harvested the corn. I went to prove my point, and I went to show the map, and the field didn't say it needed to be plowed. And I was like, okay, but in the tutorial it says corn, sugar beet, potatoes, sugar cane need to be plowed. There's 4 of them. I think that's the 4. So I'm not sure what's up with that. So I don't know. But if we do need to plow it after every harvest, I'm definitely not going to plow it with the plows that we got. I mean, that's a pretty big size field. And yeah, I don't want to plow it with a 2.5 meter plow or whatever it is that we got. But fertilizing this field here is going to bring us in 18 grand. Yes, we're spending money on fertilizer, but really, I could fill this trailer with fertilizer for like 7 grand. I'm not going to use a full trailer, so I'm still going to make, I'll probably make like $14,500, $15,000 just by fertilizing this field, which doesn't take too long, really. And then I'm going to fertilize field number 13, the one that we harvested not long ago, with the ideal harvester that we now have. And like I said, I would like to, there's a lot of things I would like to do, but I want to put the upgraded engine in that harvester. I mean, it's not bad for what it does, but it could use a little bit of a boost. But the things that we do need, let's face it, I need a truck and a bigger trailer. And then, of course, a forage harvester and the header to make chaff. And I also needed the other header for the ideal harvester, which is another $90,000. So we can do, well, if we decide to cut corn and sunflowers. I would like to do something other than that one field where we just keep doing canola, then soybean, canola, then soybean. I like to mix in sunflowers with it. I have thought about doing maybe some wheat, oats, or barley in that field. I mean, we could do that once in a while as well. But since we're already kind of doing that over the chicken farm, I don't want to... I'm trying to keep it fresh, but, one thing I haven't really seen on this map yet, other than rain, because I haven't seen rain yet either, I haven't seen those sunflowers planted in the fields. So, yeah, it's not like I'm looking on the map constantly for sunflowers, but I just haven't seen any farmers growing sunflowers. I don't think I've seen anyone grow sugarcane yet either. So I'm not really sure how the game detects on their own fields what they should be growing or whatever. But I'm going to continue fertilizing this field for a while, and I'll bring it back when I'm just about done, because this will take me probably a good 15, maybe even 20 minutes. I never really time myself, but that's the time like it seems. So I'll see you on the other side. Should be getting close to completing this contract. I always want to say it's like 95% of the field that you need to get. Okay, so there we go. So let's head on in. There actually might be another contract I haven't completed or collected yet. Yeah, maybe I did collect it. I thought maybe there's one I didn't. Field 4 oh yeah, that's right. That's the corn. Baling. Some decent fertilizing ones, but fertilized field 5. No, where's 13 is not that far. We will accept that contract. Now, some people still don't know that when you accept, like, it says fertilize, and they're showing you, like, a liquid fertilizer sprayer they want you to use. They just want the field fertilized. So you can use anything that fertilizes it. You could use digestate, slurry from the cows if you got it. On the way over here, through here, we're going to stop at the BGA and see how we're getting along with the John Deere. How much you going to take? Oh, quite a bit actually. Yeah, that'll be fine for a while once again. So that put us almost up to $150,000. Almost. So we do a few contracts today, and they get paid. We're going to have quite a bit of cash. I think basically by the next in-game day, we should be able to buy our truck And probably the best thing to buy would be the... I mean, I really don't need the forage harvester header just yet, but... The truck, yes, I think we will get into, for sure. I'll have to think about it, like I always do. I'm never quite sure if I make the right decisions either, but it's my farm. Who am I going to, I can only fire myself, correct? And I've wanted to a couple times with my decisions. So this field should take half the time. And with that being said, I think this field would be a good field to do a time lapse in. So enjoy the tunes, enjoy the speed, and apparently enjoy the weeds, because this guy's got weeds in the field. Yeah, so I'll see you, like always, on the other side. And just like before, we should be just about done. Any moment now, unless it popped up on the screen already and I just happened to miss it. Because that's happened, I'd say 1 out of 4 times I'll miss it when it pops up. And I think, nope, there it is. Okay. I was getting to say I missed it again. And like magically, it just completes the entire field for us. But that puts us at 156. And while it's fertilizing the field and you were enjoying the time lapse, I've made a farm managing decision. We're going to buy the truck today. I mean, I want it. We got the cash for it. I will have money left over. And I do plan on doing some contracts between this episode and next episode. At least that's my plan. And not only are we going to buy the truck, that's right, we're going to buy the auto-loading log trailer as well. Before we go anywhere, let's go ahead and make sure the BGA, because I want to sell all the silage today. Even though we still got 250,000 liters left. And we're going to go take 90,000 of those liters right now. Probably going to have to... Yeah, I'm going to have to probably back in. So let me just... Because I'm going to have to move that belt again anyways. So if I back up to there, that should be more than enough room for me to grab the belt, because it's getting further away. Still going to the trailer. Still going to the trailer. Alright, we should be fine there for a while. Looks like she's almost full. I'm getting a little excited just to be able to do corn in a while. Just to see how many liters from that field we get from chaff. It's going to be interesting. You keep selling that, sir. Like I said, I'll probably do some more contracts in between episodes again. So now the decision becomes, it's going to be one of Stevie's mods. I don't know. Too bad you can't look at the interior. The stock truck is 462. So this one has more base horsepower. So I like that to begin with. It looks kind of weird with just standard lizard tires. So I think we're going to go with the Trailer Borgs. And, you know, that color isn't that bad, honestly. I was going to go with something more of the standard like we had on... Oh, yeah, there we go. How about lemon lime? Yep, we're going with that. We're going with it. Deal with it. Wow, they're charging me $3,300 for the extra paint. Well, we got to look at it, don't we? So, yes, it's done. I mean, we can always change it, so it's not that big of a deal. So trailers and then forestry equipment is 26 grand. Standard wide. It's only $600. I always like the wide tires. So, I mean, if this doesn't work, I can always just sell it and give me the money back. But that dropped us right on down to 16 grand. But we're going to try to make some cash back. Let's take a look at the interior of the man truck. Actually, it looks pretty good on the inside. Pretty good. Sounds a little beefy. But now we got something with a good amount of horsepower. Does it have a... Hold on a second. I never used this truck before, so I don't know. It has a hitch in the back. Can I use that as a 3-point linkage as well, maybe? Kind of? Maybe not? I don't know. So it looks like I could just haul regular trailers with it as well. But we are going to head over to the chicken farm. We're going to find some trees, cut them down, and we're going to give this auto-loading trailer a go. How fast can this thing go? Oh, wow. That fast. Well, that seems like it's got plenty of horsepower for me. But then again, I don't have the trailer that can hold 90,000 liters. I was going to say I'll see you at the chicken farm in a second, but you know what? Why do a jump cut when we're just going to be just there in a second anyways? It says we can do 70 miles an hour, but I don't know where to want to do 70 miles an hour. I say we go up here-ish. I would like to try one of those kind of trees out, because I think that's the one by the cow, well, the cow farm, where the cows will be. Alright, you can just park right here. No, I'm hitting a whole bunch of wrong buttons. Alright. Oh, that's not my land? What? I kindly disagree, sir. N and J is the same keys to rotate. Kind of looks funny at that angle, but okay. There we go. So apparently we own this land. Now I'm going to assume that I won't take it with any branches on it. I will say clearing the branches off trees is a little bit more hard. Well, actually going this way, it looks like it's taking them all off. Going down the tree the other way did nothing. And we'll cut it right there. So before we go any further, let's grab our truck. Let's bring up the HUD. I said the HUD. Start auto load to the right. Well, that's where I want. It's kind of the same way as it was in 17, I do believe. Switch auto to the right, start unloading wood. It could be that's still too big. Where's the cut? Well, okay, just to be sure, we'll cut it here, I guess. Alright, how about cutting it here as well? Well, I'm not seeing this auto loading at all. Oh, switch auto load to the right. Oh wow, how many of you were screaming at the screen on me there? Oh, I thought it said auto load was to the right. It said switch auto load to the right. Well, it did auto load one log. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello. I guess there's no limit. How come that one's not loading here? It could be because they're too small. I could see myself getting a good amount of money for that one log because that's how long it is. How about the straps? Hey, we got straps too. Do I own these trees up here? I should. Now I almost don't want to cut the tree at all. I'm just going to try to bring the tree as one piece like that. Which is unrealistic, but I'm curious if I can. And this time I'm going to try to delimb the tree by going from the tip down to the trunk. That seems to work a lot better. Alright, let's grab our truck here. Switch auto load to left. Nope, we want it to the right. I do have the straps. Oh, there's still limbs sticking up. Don't you hate when you think you're done and it is still sticking up? Or is that just a foliage from the ground? Nope, there we go. If this loads up, Okay, that may be just too big for it. Or maybe because the belt's on. No, you can see the log bouncing up and down, but I think it's just a little bit too big for it. Let's help it out here. Wham wham. What I'd like to do actually right now is I'm going to take a screenshot of our truck, our trailer, so we have a thumbnail. But you already know the thumbnail, right? I'll see you in a second. Oh, if I can hit the right buttons. Screenshot taken care of. We're going to cut down a couple more trees here. Because why wouldn't we? Do I own this land too, I guess? So right now I think I'll just delimb the trees and like cut them in half. Although this one's rather short. That one's rather short, but I think we'll cut it anyways. That's a big tree. We gotta get the big tree. Oh yeah, I should try one of those curvy ones as well. That is one nice sized tree. I'll get the ones going down this way, but it looks like most of them are going to get... Wow, we're in our field. Watch out for our oats. And, oops. It's always a tip. Come on. There we go. So there's one of them curvy trees. I don't feel I'm up to it just at the moment. I'm more curious about see how much money we get from these trees that we're cutting down. Kind of get our money back a little bit. Stop out. No, so auto load is still on. So the question is, if I put the straps on, will it auto load with straps on? Yes, it will. It doesn't like that tree for some, or that log for some reason. That's because there's a limb on it. Make sure you strap them in at all times. Gotta get used to how this thing drives. Yeah, I don't want to drive in my crops. I almost thought about just driving in there. I'm like, wait a minute, crop destruction. How that trailer turns quick. Oh, yeah, I know what my problem is. I'm trying to drive like American Truck Simulator. I'm hitting the brakes to stop. No, that's... oh, man. Classic. Alright, hold on. I gotta take care of the situation now, don't I? Because the logs are in our field. Where is this one? No problem. That's why I'm going to accept it. Because there's stinking branches on it that were underground. Alright, now I gotta learn this is not ATS, so hitting the brake pedal actually just goes backwards. So the question is, are we going to get our money back? The 26 grand for selling these trees. I think this is the first time I've used the man truck in Farming Sim. I did use it in Euro Truck. I didn't mind it in Euro Truck, but it's been so long since I used it in Euro Truck, I don't really quite remember what my thoughts of it. But this thing does have some get up and go to it. I actually like it. Alright. Let's hopefully we get our money back for at least the trailer. That would be probably too much. Well, 12 grand. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So we got, you know, half of our money back on the trailer so far. And the way the wood sells, we could actually plant some trees down and cut them down with a chainsaw and make a whole lot of money. But we're going to do one more thing. We're going to go over to the BGA with this. And I want to cut down one of those funny trees. And we'll see if this picks that up. If that does, then wow. This mod gets like a triple thumbs up from me. So I'll see you over there. So here is the tree that if I cut down, I wonder if that'll give us a room to put a large cow pasture down in the future. How far in the future? We don't know. We don't know. But I still am going to have to get a tree stump removal grinder to get rid of the stump, because that may cause problems. It's like the trees on the Pacific Northwest. You got to cut every little thing up. So I'm going to work on this for a bit, and I'll bring it back once I figure out if I got this going right or not. Well, I just tried. Yeah, we're fine. I just turned on the autoloader, and it loaded this big chunk right here. That one's going to dance up there for a while. So as long as you get all the limbs off it, it seems like it's going to be just fine. But getting limbs off some of these trees is just, well, it's Farming Simulator, right? So I'm going to keep working on this tree here. Probably need a couple minutes for me to do that. And I'll bring you up when it's all loaded up. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. I will say that tree is still a pain in the you-know-what, like it always was. But the tree is up. Where's the stump at? Alright. Well, I know the stump's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right there. I'll grind it up at some point, and when I get enough money, I'll see if I can... if that was blocking us from putting down... refasten... There they go. That looks lovely. Now we're going to head down to the other wood sell point, and we'll sell this up. This tree, if you will. Better slow down speed to times this one, because this field is ready to be fertilized. I probably need to check it to make sure there's no weeds growing in it, because that field for some reason just keeps springing up weeds as fast as I can do anything in that field. Man, this truck is fast. And every time, there's like no traffic coming up the road until I come up over the hill, and there's like a whole line of traffic that starts coming around the corner. But we made some progress today. We got ourselves a truck, a logging trailer, which at the moment we don't have too much use for, but I couldn't get an auto-loading logging trailer, not show it to you and use it. And we pretty much got, well, we're going to get, oh, where am I going? No. I don't need to go, I'm going to the wrong spot. Where is that spot? Oh, I'm backing up to it. That was my plan. I'll probably wait for the train to go by because I don't want to go flying halfway across the map. Just shy of $4 grand. So I'm sure if we go into our economy page, so $10,000 more worth of wood, and we'll have repaid for our trailer. Look at all that money income today. We got harvest income, that's from midnight, and contract income. I can't borrow any more money because, you know, it's the way things are. We're back up to $33,000, so I got enough money to, you know, fill up the fertilizing trailer, spreader, and do some contracts, stuff like that. How's the horn on this thing? That's better. What's it sound like on the outside, though? This button. Not bad. Hey, we got beacons though. But now at least we got our truck to transport animals around, and not too long from now we should have a bigger tipper trailer to do most of our field work in. We'll keep the other trailer over by the chicken farm. We'll load that up with eggs, egg cartons when needed. Sometime in the future, maybe we'll start, we might even pretty soon actually, depending how it goes after we sell our horses and buy some things that we need, we may buy not a $400,000 field like this one. We may buy one of those smaller fields, and we can like rent a planter and plant some trees and then go cut some trees in the near future and make some money that way. But it will take the curved trees as long as you get all the branches off them. The loader seems to be working very well that way. Man, oh man. But I'm going to go sell some silage, fertilize field number 6. Let me just check to make sure. No weeds anywhere. This guy's got some weed problems, but we don't got no weeds yet. So everything's looking good. Like I said, I'm going to sell the silage by midnight. Fertilize our field. Maybe do some contracting jobs. So the time that we do the next episode, it should be the next in-game, the next farming day game. Wow, I can say words. The next day in-game. So we should have a lot more cash to go along with what we have. Like I was saying, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll see you next time in Ravenport. But until then, have a good one. Come on, jump up on. Ah, man, you can make me come over here and jump. There we go. Getting out of shape.